Good morning. I just did part of this video and then I had a phone call come in and kind of threw me off. So I'm starting over. First of all, good morning. When I come in from work is when I kind of do my YouTube thing, so that's why I'm always saying good morning. That's basically when I do it. And I wanted to talk today about I guess like the importance of keeping the lines of communications open, which I think sometimes can be a difficult task because life gets in our way. I don't know where the breakdown necessarily comes in. You know, this communications I'm talking about between husband, wives, children, you know, just keeping a dialogue going. And I think it's very important, but I also know sometimes it's very difficult because sometimes we just have our own agenda. We feel like if people aren't doing what we want them to do, I think sometimes we don't want to give of ourselves too much. We feel like, well, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I'm not going to bend your way or this way or whatever. It's not even about that. Keeping the communications open to just understanding one another. It is very important. And I know sometimes, I've been married 18 years, so I know sometimes it's very difficult to listen, as the song indicates. Sometimes it's hard to listen to somebody else's point of view when you feel like they're wrong. I sometimes don't feel like I want to listen to what my husband has to say, and that's the truth. And sometimes I know it's the same for him, but if we're going to get along, we have to find a happy medium, and that's important. You know, he's going to have to listen to me at times. I'm going to have to listen to him at times. And we have to agree to disagree. We have to do that. Another tip, I think it's very important to keep the lines of communications open with your children so that they truly understand that it's okay to come to you. I love my parents, but I don't think we really felt we could go to our parents with whatever was on our mind. We didn't feel we could go to mom and just talk about just anything. You know, like when you lost your virginity. Talk to your mom? What? And get killed? It was not that serious. So we didn't have that same feeling of, you know, I could go to my parents and talk to them about this issue or that issue. And so you kind of just bonded with your good girlfriends and you got advice from them and you learned from them and they learned from you and they shared what experiences they went through and, you know, and vice versa. When we should have been asking people, we should have been able to ask people who were truly troopers, who had truly gone through something in life, not still going through, not learning and finding out things kind of 10 days before your girlfriend did. We should have been able to ask our parents. That's my feelings. I feel like we should have been able to ask our parents without feeling like we were going to be killed for having this or that type of thought. And I don't mean everything has been sexual. I was kind of referring to sexual, but I don't mean everything has to be of a sexual nature. I just feel like we should make it very known to our children that they should come to us in times of upset, you know, times that, you know, things that get them down or kind of really work their last nerves or something that just makes them sad. I know I spoke to my oldest daughter last week, and I'm not going to state what the problem was or what her issue was, but I felt proud that she knew she could come and talk to me, you know, kind of, you know, I could tell she was crying and had not been feeling the absolute best, and we talked, and, you know, we kind of kidded with her, and just, you know, I just try to really encourage her heart, you know, gave her motherly advice, and I know at the end of the conversation, she really did feel better. She felt much better about things, and I'm glad I was able to assist in helping her to feel better. You know, I told her, you know, depression is real, and I don't want her to feel like, you know, anything that she was feeling was invalid. It is valid. And I used to tell my older sister that, so blessed. We were really close, and she would sometimes come to me, you know, years ago, and she would like have a problem, and I was going through so many things, and I was going through, you know, what she felt like was more than what she was going through. And she would say, I know my problem, you know, ain't as bad as yours, or I know my worries aren't as heavy as your worries. And I always felt like, to me, that was unfair of her to feel that way, because what's in my world that's bothering me is different than what's bothering you. But what's bothering you is what's bothering you, and it's real, it's valid. So no one has the right to say, oh please, are you serious? You know, that's what you're tripping about? And I think so often that's why we push people away, to not open up and not share our hearts, because we feel like somebody is going to crush, you know, the validity of my problem. I don't want to go and talk to someone who I feel like is going to be, you know, going to be harsh and cynical, or say, oh my Lord, if you think that's a problem, you should see what I'm going through. That's not fair. What they're going through, like I tell them, even with the things that my children are going through, when they go through their problems, it's real, it's valid. It's something in their world, and I think sometimes that's why youngsters commit suicide, because somebody didn't let them know that what they're going through is real. It's real in their world. It might seem like nothing to us, and it might seem like, oh my God, if I wish that was all the problems that I had. But we can't make them feel like their feelings aren't real, true, and valid, because we might lose them. And I am a proud mother that I feel like my kids come to me when they have problems or issues, and I try to always stay open and have a clear mind. I have to say, sexual things used to make me kind of go, oh, I don't want to go there. But I know that's also real. So parents, let's not be punks. If our kids come to us and talk, they want to talk about their sexual issues, we need to listen. We really do. So I think, you know, let's pay attention to them. Let's let them know that the issues in their lives are real, true, and valid. Let's love them. Let's, you know, uplift them. Let's keep the lines of communications open. And as I talk to you guys, I'm also talking to myself, because there are times that I still don't want to listen to what my husband have to say, and I know that's not right. So I'm going to work on that a little bit more, and because I pretty much have it down pat with the children. But I'm going to work on that, okay? I'll give you an update sometime later, not right now. Okay, but I'm going to stop now, because I did a video yesterday, and I'm going to have to see if I can splice it or something, and I went overboard, like 17 minutes talking about my sisters. So, you know, anyway, as my name states, I love to talk. Bye!